So, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Urbana, Illinois.
What were two highlights of your childhood?
Highlights of my childhood. I enjoyed Little League Baseball, and I enjoyed the neighborhood that I grew up in.
Who was your childhood best friend?
My childhood best friend was Jeff Langendorf.
Tell me a story about school.
Story about school. Let's see. I remember in junior high, we were became, I suppose, the favorites of our I guess, social studies teacher, and we would go to Kickapoo, and he would arrange for us to, even when it wasn't our class to go, for us to go with him and let us go and explore at Kickapoo.
Tell me about your first girlfriend slash boyfriend.
My first girlfriend slash boyfriend. I would say my first girlfriend was a girl that I suppose we were in sixth grade, and the crazy thing about that was is that she was she was the first girl in Little League in Champaign Urbana, and the Courier and News Gazette did a article on us because we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and we faced each other in Little League.
What was your favorite and least favorite subject in school?
Mm, well, my favorite was PE, and my least favorite was English.
Tell me a story about your senior year in high school.
Oh, my senior year in high school. There's so many stories about my senior year, but probably one of the funnest times that we had. Obviously, I played sports and had fun with my sports friends, but we went on a ski trip, a bunch of my best friends, our senior year, and really had a good time.
What kind of training of college did you complete?
As far as training of college,
Like what? Like how many years of college did you
oh,
do?
we did. I did 1 year of college and was studying and going to study business, and an opportunity came back for me at home on really what I wanted to do was enter the car business, so I came back.
What has been your favorite job and why?
My favorite job, I suppose, at one point in time was I was a service manager, service director in the of a dealership in town, and we employed a new way of doing business for service departments, and we were very successful at it, and got a lot of national notoriety. So I enjoyed that.
What has been the most interesting adventure in your life?
Most interesting adventure. I suppose as far as an adventure goes, would be the same thing that I just said, was employing a new way of doing business in the service department, and we were basically on the cutting edge of being able to implement teamwork in a service department, and so that was a lot of fun.
What event has made the most difference in your life?
Hmm. I suppose the event really that made the most difference in my life was that when I was 21 years old and playing basketball, one of my teammates died while I was talking to him on the bench of heart failure, and from that point on, I enjoy every day as much as I can.
Explain how a technological invention has changed your life.
Well, obviously, cell phones have, because cell phones, I remember back when we were in high school, you basically drove around trying to find each other, and now all you have to do is put an app on your phone and you can locate whoever you need.
Who was the most influential in in your life as a teen?
As a teen. Well, obviously my parents, but if you're looking for someone other than parents, probably my high school coaches. Most all high school coaches, as an athlete, hold you to a different standard, which makes you, perform well in school and also conduct yourself, or otherwise you don't get to take advantage of playing in high school sports.
What about as an adult?
As an adult, my most influential. Probably my dad. I started out in the car business following my dad, and did that for 20 years, and so we were in the real estate business together too, rental properties. So probably my dad.
What do you like best about your family relationships?
Well, I love all my kids, obviously, to the nth degree. Sam, my wife and I have gotten along always just very well. If you put other people first and don't take advantage and always respect everyone, you get along.
Tell me about one of your family relationships.
One of my family relationships. Let's see. Other than my kids and my wife, I have a great relationship with my dad. We enjoy the same things, and we can talk for a long time about subjects that probably only he and I can see when we watch and do things.
Tell me about your favorite home.
My favorite home. My favorite home. I like the home that we're in right now. I enjoy the everything about it. I enjoy the recreation in the basement. I like the close living quarters in the upstairs, since there's three of us, but it will also accommodate 10 of us if necessary.
What would you do differently?
What would I do differently?
Like in life.
What would I do differently in life? Um, what would I do differently in life? I don't know if I would do anything differently. I can't think of one thing that has scarred me or made me think that always respect people. I suppose there's probably some times where I've lost respect, and there have, and I've lost my temper, but and tried to correct that.
What makes you most proud in your life?
My family.
What do you want to accomplish in the next 5 to 10 years?
What do I want to accomplish? I want to accomplish being able to put together a portfolio that will take care of my wife and I and our family forever.
What is your motivation when you get up in the morning?
Uh, my motivation is that owning and having property, I want to go there and make sure that everyone's situation where they live is as good as can be, because sometimes as property owners and as landowners and homeowners that we rent out, you tend to forget that these are these other people's homes, and you want to make sure that you take care of them just like you would want to be taken care of.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.